Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Double Masters draft. Been battling COVID the past week or so, so no videos, but we're back, and hopefully I can get through this draft. Apologies if my voice sounds a little off, but anyway, let's jump into this pack. So our big rare is the Imperial Archangel. Not really a big fan of this one. Uh, Glenn is... Oh god, Magic Online, what are you doing? 2/3 flyer. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of that card either, to be honest. It's a fairly weak pack overall. I might take Extract. It's just like a reasonable thing you can do. There's some bit of reanimation in this format, and then it's between Soothsayer and Coiling Oracle. I really, really like Coiling Oracle. It's kind of an amazing card. Whereas the Soothsayer, it's good, but it hasn't impressed me as much as I would hope. Paying 5 mana for this effect, just the body, it's a big blocker, but I don't know, just I've never had this hit the battlefield and, you know, been really excited. Whereas Coiling Oracle, pretty much every time I'm like, yes, that was great. So I think I'm going to start with those two and see if we can get into some sort of graveyard-based shenanigans here. Other standouts are maybe like this figure's pretty good. Rhino's a solid beater, but gonna go with these two. Absent Ascendancy, huh? What is that one again? Let's see here. Put a counter on each creature you control. Whenever a non-token creature dies, you make a spirit. I mean, it's pretty good, especially if we have a bunch of random dorks. We can try and do something cool with that. It is adding another colored deck, of course. I could take another Coiling Oracle because they're great. I could take a Rampant Growth because it's also pretty great. Not really interested in Fire Song here. But countering each... I mean, you know what? This seems strong enough. I'm going to take it. We'll see if it ends up actually making the cut. Azuri Claw of Progress. Whenever a creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield, you gain an experience counter. At the beginning of combat in your turn, put a X plus +1 counters on another creature where X the number of experience counters you have. It's a 4 mana 3/3. Kalia, of course. That one is, I think, a little bit too much has to go right for Kalia to be good. Zuri's a little more interesting. All you have to do is play small stuff, and he's pretty good. I mean, doesn't do much by himself, right? Just a hill giant, but starts to go off pretty quick. You know what? I like taking the big splashy cards in this format and seeing where it takes me. So that's what we're gonna go with. Symbiont is also decent. You should have a little bit of ramp, I think. Let's see, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's not a ton of other standouts in this pack. I'd definitely rather have Symbiont over Aether Snipe, and the other option is Cryptic Spires because we are looking at quite a few colors already, so I wouldn't mind taking this aggressively. This card's pretty good. It's a little expensive. It's nice with Extract. Yeah, alright, I'll take it. I don't know. I'm definitely closer on that than the other picks that we made so far. And the Spires are already going. So we got another Disfigure. We can take Call of the Feast. This is just a creature, right? So really good with Azuri, really not really good with Absent Ascendancy, but it's okay with Absent Ascendancy. I think I'd rather have that than Disfigure. Disfigure is pretty replaceable. Sure. Let's grab some tokens. Alright, another Coiling Oracle's great. I should maybe be taking the Spires, but I think Coiling Oracle just works really, really well with a lot of what we're doing, so I'm going to take it. And I just am a huge fan of the card in general. Unfortunately, this is the one bounce line we don't really need, because I am not planning to put red in this deck. So I don't think I'm going to take that. Don't really want an experiment one, I don't think. So I guess I kind of hate Traveler's Amulet in this format, but we don't have any fixing yet. We might be forced to play it. I just would rather have Cryptic Spires and like land fixing than a Traveler's Amulet, but it looks like we might not be getting there on those, so sometimes you have to just sort of do what you have to get stuff done. The Battle Axe is actually not bad with Random Dorks from Coiling Oracle Call the Feast. The alternatives is to take the Soothsayer this time, or the Recluse. I actually don't hate gifts either. I think it's a decent card. I'm going to take the Axe. I think it has some upside in this sort of deck. When you have random creatures to just wear it. This is a slightly worse version of the Axe, but it's still okay. Liliana's Elite could be good if we go heavier into the graveyard stuff. Drag Mangler, similarly, is just like a dork that can be decent. I don't think I'm into Bloodflow Connoisseur very much. Even Alchemy's really slow. I'd just take the random dork, I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Well, Ground Assault is the best card in this pack by a lot, but I will just take another Traveler's Amulet and be kind of sad about it. They're both foil, kind of funny. Alright, so this might be a pod where lands go pretty aggressively. We'll have to keep that in mind. I'll take the Pride Mage. I don't know that I'll play it necessarily, but it's okay. I might play a Stitchwing. Don't hate that card. Archer is a decent sideboard option. So I definitely want to be blue-green. I guess, yeah, I could cut white. It's not like that big of a deal to cut white out of this deck. I actually don't mind Breakthrough. Picks up a few cards for us late in the game. Probably won't be playing Il Umbra. So we need fixing desperately, and other than that, we're just looking for more Coiling Oracle type dorks. And like cool ways to do stuff with them. Maybe some targets for this Extract from Darkness as well. So let's see how that goes. Kind of neat thing with Azuri too is you get the experience counters. So if this say, you know, I play something with it, like maybe get 2 counters or whatever, then we can play an Extract later and immediately get some value, which is pretty cool. Well, there's an Imperious Great Worm if I want a target for reanimation. It is big and indestructible. It really would be nice if it had some sort of evasion. This card's great, but I'm also going to play a red card. I'm almost certainly taking the Chancery because it is a bounce land, and bounce lands are great. So I'm slamming that for sure. Second card is a lot tougher to figure out here. I think Bad Charm. It is a removal spell that has some other upsides. Doesn't need white mana. Is there a way to cut black out of here? Not really. So I think it's between Bad Charm, Imperious Great Worm, and Cryptic Spires, sadly. Could also see these Doom Travelers, but one of them is likely to wheel, so I don't think I need to worry about that. And Earth's also decent, but I'm definitely not picking it over those other cards. So it's 10 mana with Convoke. There's a chance we could play. It is triple green, so convoking it out, even like you still need a lot of green mana. That actually might turn me off of it enough that I'll just take the Band Charm here. Alright, what do we got? Jeskai Ascendancy. Not quite the card we're looking for. Wall of Omens is good, but I think I need to start taking some Spires here. Yeah, Wall of Omens can't exactly wear an axe very well. Does work with Azuri still, but I'd rather just make sure my mana isn't trash. Force of Negation, not the worst. Firemind Vessel's probably where I want to be. It's fixing its ramp. We do have a few expensive cards, so feels like that's a thing we want. I've actually been impressed with this card in the format. It sort of seems a little underwhelming when I first looked at it, but there's enough going on that you want this sort of effect. Okay, there's a Splinter Fright. Man, should I just be 5 colors? Like, Terminate's really good. Not a Myth Realized deck. I think I just take the Splinter Fright. I have a lot of creatures in deck. Hopefully. Alright, we got another Soothsayer. We got a Mana Leak. There's a Vampiric Rites as well. I could try to go in that direction, but I'm not sure we're there yet. I guess the question is, do you take the rights first and hope to get the creatures later? Versus just Mana Leak, which is solid interaction, or the Soothsayer, which obviously has some upside. Yeah, I've not gone off with Vampiric Rites yet. Let's take it and we'll see. Okay, well, we immediately get another Call of the Feast, which is definitely a combo with that card. Again, it's good with Yaks. It is bad with Splinter Fright, but that's okay, I think. I could also use Deranged Assistant, but I think Call of the Feast is cool. I'm going to grab it. It's a really, really nice combo with Azuri here. Okay, we could take Curtel Aristocrat. It's not a bad one. Stacking counters on it with Azuri is a pretty good play. There's a Gravecrawler Wall of Omens. I don't think Gravecrawler does anything because usually we don't have zombies because there aren't that many in the format. So we have just one zombie with the Mangler. Is it the Aristocrat or the Wall? I'll go Aristocrat. Why not? We still need fixing pretty badly. People have been taking it super aggressively. We're not getting any lands. I don't think Dragon Arch is quite it. Relief Captain's a good combo with these Calls of the Feast. Carrier Thrall is just a nice creature that you can sacrifice easily. Pride Mage, of course. We already have one of those. I don't know that I need another 4-drop. I'm going to take the Thrall here. Okay, Doom Travelers did wheel. Question is, would I rather have a Doom Traveler on Earth? Creature with mana value 3 or less. So I can get Coiling Oracles, Cartel Aristocrat, Carrier Thrall, potentially a Splinter Fright. It's pretty good. Doom Traveler is also pretty nice, though, with a lot of what we have. I think I'm going to take the Traveler. Last Breath could be good in some matchups. There's another Pride Mage. I already, like I said, have one. I think I will put this main deck now. Alright. Sure. Okay, I don't know if I want 3 Doom Travelers. I might just take the Sky Knight now. Sure, Random Thrive. Random one of these. Actually, is Civic Saber playable here? Maybe. These guys are black and white, right? Oh no, they're just straight white? Okay, that's worse. That is actually good here, I think. We have a lot of stuff that I don't mind sacrificing. We do need some removal. Feels like we're getting sort of cut out of what we need in this draft. It's a little bit rough. 7 mana, 5/5. Not really too exciting. I think given how this draft's been going, I'm going to have to first pick Cryptic Spires. I'm not going to be too happy about it, but also this pack's not super strong for us, so I don't mind doing that as much. And then we're already over playables, which is kind of awkward. Gonna have to trim this deck a little bit, but we'll figure it out. Don't want a second Vampiric Rites. Am I that committed to the Vampiric Rites thing? Not convinced. Travel Prep doesn't seem super good, but it's not bad. Could take a Coatl. It's a small creature that also serves some other purposes. I actually don't mind that, I think. Ooh, City of Brass is great. Definitely slamming that one. Wouldn't mind picking up an Agony Warp, of course, but like I said, we need fixing badly, and City of Brass is the best you can get, pretty much. Whoa, what is this guy? Which creature has an Earth? Pretty cool. We're not quite there. Food Chain. Exile a creature you control at X mana. I don't think I'm into that. I think I'll just take the Agony Warp now. We do need some extra removal. I mean, at this point, I'm just taking every Cryptic Spires I see because they're going away so quickly. And again, these packs haven't been super good. Rune's pretty decent, I guess, but Could play one less land if I'm playing both Traveler's Amulets. But ideally we just cut the amulets. Alright, we got another Spires. Ooh, Rot Farm's even better. I'll be slamming the Rot Farm. Alright, we're kind of getting there on the mana now. It's 33 with 6 lands, so you'd still have to make quite a few cuts. Stitchwing can probably go. Not huge fan of that one. I don't actually know about this Extract at this point. We don't have a lot of good targets ourselves, so maybe that's something out of the sideboard if our opponent has sweet targets. I like the Azuri. Splinter Fright might actually not be that good. We only have 13 creatures right now. I could see cutting this. This puts us at 24, which, again, with the amulets, I'd be happy to run that. Or if we can cut some amulets for some lands, that would be even better. Alright, no land in this one. What does Rafik do again? Come on, stop. Whenever creature attacks alone, gains double strike. It's pretty good. Yeah, sure. I'll take a Rafik. Glowspore Shaman, Disfigure, Deep Analysis, Dromoka's Command are all reasonable options. Command is cheap and pretty good. Has some random upside, and baseline scenario of put a counter on a creature and the fight something is fairly decent, though we don't have a ton of big creatures, so that is maybe a reason that isn't quite as strong, but I already have the breakthrough, so I'm less concerned about the deep analysis. Yeah, I think I'll still take command. I think there's enough upside there. Shattergang Brothers. No, we'll just slam another Spires. Let's see. Might cut this thing. Oh, the Dreg Mangler actually looks kind of weak. Let's cut that. Because I did add a few cards, so I need to make some cuts now. It's 32 with 7 land, so you have to make one more cut. Okay, so original pack. I'll take the Mana Leak. And nobody went red this draft. Really no, sure. I think I'll play any of those cards. Oh, I might play a Deranged Assistant. Although I don't know if colorless mana is exactly what we need. Just want Sky Knight instead. Let's get the stack counters on. Yeah, our deck's actually not that expensive, and the mill part didn't really get there, so I think this is fine. Let's see. Maybe I don't actually care about a Cartel Aristocrat that much. Oh, this thing wields again. Exile another creature, return it. I mean, it's just good, isn't it? Big 5 mana 4/4, does cool stuff. I don't mind that. I might chill on the sacrifice stuff. I might just cut Vampiric Rites and like Aristocrat and Thrall. Playing these cards. It's 32 with 7, so I have to still make one more cut. I could see cutting the Symbiont, bringing in maybe slower matchups or something. Though it is good with Rune, I suppose, specifically. Sure. Sure. Alright, we're gonna have to figure this mana situation out in a moment here. Let's see. I have to make one more cut. I could see cutting a Doom Traveler, they're not that good. Works well with Axe. And I mean Azuri to some extent. Maybe I don't need it. Let's cut one Doom Traveler and then we'll play 16 lands. So this is 31 minus 7, yeah. And both amulets. I think that's okay. Civic Saber is interesting, honestly. I should think about that. It doesn't work super well on the call diffuse tokens is my concern, but The Coiling Oracles get +2 from it. This gets +2 from it. The Sky Knights get +2, which is nice. Zuri and Rafik do. This thing gets +3. That's Trample as well. This thing gets a bonus. Maybe Civic Saber is good. What did I cut? Command or something? Let's group creatures separately for a moment here. Mind Charm's good. Maybe the Mana Leak isn't that important. I don't really want to cut more creatures. We're already kind of low. Maybe the Ascendancy? It's pretty good. Just getting random spirits is like kind of a big deal. I cut the Mana Leak and bring it in if there's like a spell I really need to counter, I think. Try playing the Saber. We'll see how that goes. Haven't been too impressed with Saber, but I think if there's a deck for it, this is it. Alright, so we got this and the 2 amulets as all color sources. So we're going to have to add one of each basic. So that's a thing that's just happening. We have black, green, blue, white, let's see, blue, black. What else is there? Say green, white is a color combination. Just trying to make sure we have a little bit of everything here. Black, white. I guess there are probably more combinations than I have lands. I'm like only semi doing the math here. Oracle. Black is something we need a little bit later. We already have black with every other color. Blue. So blue-green on this one, I guess. Sure. I don't really know what I'm doing, so we'll figure it out here. All right. So one of every basic is the base, or well, not excepting mountain, I suppose. Which means we get 35, so we get 5 more lands. What colors do I care about least and most? Black, I think, is sort of my latest color. That is also the color of my removal. That's the one I care about the least, I would say. Currently have 1, 2, 3, 6, basically. Which is actually not bad. Actually, 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay, 7 black's decent. Blue and green, I'd like to have a decent amount because I want to cast my oracles early. Green especially. So let's look at green. Maybe 1, 2, 3. Okay, I forgot what this Spires is. Okay, good. So I apologize. This is taking forever here. Mana's complicated in this format. So green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's make it 8. Then blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's make it 8. And then white, also something I want a decent amount of. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's make it 8. I guess I'll just make it 8 of each and then maybe add an extra green. What do I actually have the most of? Pip-wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blue. Okay, so quite a bit of blue. Black's definitely not up there. White is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let's add an extra blue because that's just the color that's the most common. And we'll call this deck. It's a weird one. I don't know if it's any good. Like most of my decks in this format, I'm never quite sure. Cutting Mana Leak feels weird and probably wrong, but we'll figure it out. All right. I'll see you in round number 1. All right, welcome back for round number 1. We are on the play. Oof. This deck's gonna have some good sample hands, but the City of Brass does kind of save us here, so I'll keep this. Hoping to, of course, resolve Zuri into Call the Feast. This stuff sort of helping us to get there a little bit. Hopefully we get a 2-drop or a 1-drop. We got quite a few in the deck. So, be nice to find. We're on the play. All right, let's go Island. Pass. Obviously don't want to play my City of Brass until we have to. Might as well not take extra damage for no reason. Uh-oh. Okay, Traveler's Amulet. I thought we were up against some sort of aggro. That would have been scary. Okay, Breakthrough maybe not the strongest draw here, but it's okay. Alright, they're just doing amulet things. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna have to decide if I'd rather play the Quaddle or the Sky Knight. The Sky Knight, of course, pressures a little bit, but we don't have anything to obtain. Basilica, okay. And just sort of gives them a target for their removal. Drawing a second Sky Knight makes me want to play this one, though. Good old Magic Online City of Brass interactions here. And their removal, they have the removal. It's fine. Maybe they won't remove Uzuri that way. Okay. They have to use a hard removal on that. I'm pretty happy, I think. Battle Axe. I would love to get this down, but... well, now maybe I do go for the Quaddle, because I can always play and equip the Axe on it. So it's still a threat. We'll save the Detain for later. That actually sounds fine. Really need to draw land here, obviously. Sure, Squire doesn't scare me too much. Uh-oh. Magic crash here. Hello? Ah, Magic Online. Alright, there it goes. Script expires. They got it. Cool. They played a mountain. Alright, they're not having mana issues, which is unfortunate for me. Alright. This is the kind of game it's going to be, I suppose. If they have removal here, we're in pretty bad shape, but... if not, maybe I can do something. Grapple? Okay, sure. That doesn't scare me. They have to return a creature or land, so they're going to get a land. It's fine. Always yield. Right. So next turn we can either play the Sky Knight or Doom Traveler plus equip their axe. Pillage, okay. I mean, they're doing stuff. They have so much mana compared to us. It's pretty brutal. But we'll see. If they don't have too much removal, maybe we can still get there. All I want to do is curve Uzuri into Call of the Feast. That's so much to ask. Collateral's dying? Oh no, it's just a Glowspore Shaman? Okay. That I'm okay with. We're somehow not dead here. Alright, land is interesting. Now I kind of want to wait and go Uzuri Doom Traveler in the same turn. So, but I can also get Doom Traveler down this turn with the Sky Knight. No, I can't because I don't have enough white. I think I'm just going to Sky Knight the Glowspore. Yeah, it feels fine. Keep the pressure up here. With more flyers. Could have done on the treasure token, actually. That would have been funny, but whatever. I should have maybe attacked first to make sure this actually goes through. They don't have like a lightning bolt, but it's all good. Alright. See if they have something to go over the top. These flyers plus these axes will kill them pretty quickly. Alright, what's this? Altsor. Okay, okay. That sort of goes over the top. But... oof. Free Pirates Pillage, huh? Alright, alright. I mean, you still trade with the Allosaur. Potentially here. I would have to equip the Sky Knight to be able to trade. Okay. I have to think about this. Because I could pre-combat Azuri and Doom Traveler. I get to put a counter on probably the Sky Knight or something. And just attack with the Winged Coatl. I think that's good. Get this stuff out of my hand. And we have the Doom Traveler out there to block the Glow Spore as well. Alright, let's always yield to that. Go to combat. Sky Knight. Then attack with the Coatl. Okay, they did have a Bolt. That's okay. We're still fine here, I think. If Azuri lives and Call of the Feast resolves, we're in really good shape. Because this thing would get, what, 4 counters, so it'd actually be... I guess it still wouldn't survive the Allosaur, but it's not bad. I assume the Azuri's going to die here, though. This breakthrough might end up actually being relevant, which is funny. Alright, what's this? Lightning Helix, yeah. It's about expected. To Brindle Showed, sure. Okay, this doesn't feel that bad. Like, they can't really attack. Drawing a land is fine. I have to keep this back for now, so let's just equip 1 axe to the Sky Knight. Attack in the air. I imagine they'll block here. Then we'll go call. Oops, undo. Make a black mana. And now I have a bunch of random 1/1s that I can start throwing axes on and at least gaining a bunch of life if nothing else. I mean, they have a bunch of chump blockers, so it's sort of neither here nor there, but... So I'm gonna block with this, get a 3/3. Then they have this to block with as well. Kind of annoying. I could attack with the Doom Traveler instead, because if they block this, I get a Spirit. That actually feels like it's probably better. I'm not going to equip the second one. I think 4 is enough. And now we can equip one defensively or something. Okay, well that's a trade I'm more than happy with. Make my token. I think I'm willing to lose a life to put an axe on the token here. That's something I'm going to want to do eventually anyway. They might have removal for the spirit token, but then they're eating removal on a spirit token, which is also good. Firemine Vessel does not concern me too much. Alright. Let's see if they blow us out or not. Attack for 8 in the air. Ah, Crackling Doom. Okay. Play Traveler's Amulet. Pass. Spires. Equip more axes. Here we go. This feels like pretty good fuel. Like, how many removal spells can they have for all these tokens? Well, they have another one. That's okay. Oh, they're gonna Eye Blights ending that. Okay. That's fine. I'm still gonna gain 7 life off of this. I don't mind. This breakthrough should give me some good action here soon. Agony Warp. That feels pretty good. So what I probably want to do is equip both attack and then get a 2-for-1. It's fine. Alright, we'll give this minus power, this minus toughness. Blue. Okay, they had something else. They're gonna kill my creature. Okay. Well, we don't get a 2-for-1. Let's go ahead and get my swamp. Play it. Pass. They have a lot of removal. They're also down to 9 cards. I don't know when they milled themselves that much, but this could come down to decking at some point. Alright, I think rather than throw this creature into the meat grinder, I'm going to break through here. 4x equals 4. Let's see, this is white-green, so I can do this. So this is draw 4 and then keep 4. Okay. Those weren't the best draws. I guess I Ascendancy here. Feels really bad, but... the counter actually matters. Let's see if they drew another removal spell. Alright, well, we have a bad charm if they play anything huge. Potentially we can counter a removal spell down the line with it as well. See what they do here. Oh, Rafiq's a pretty good draw. Yeah, let's cast Rafiq. 1, 2, 3, 4. A Rot Farm. Turn a Swamp. Let's see, I want to keep a Band Charm, so that's 1, 2, 3, so I can equip 1 axe. They're likely to block anyway. Oh, I used the wrong mana. Yeah, I messed up. Well, I guess I might as well equip another axe then. I guess I didn't even need it because it's lethal anyway, but whatever. It's all good. Unless they have a Wrath or something, we're in pretty good shape still. Even if they have a Wrath, I guess we'll have a Spirit left over. Alright, what you got? 6 mana's a lot. Well, less mana. Alright. Uh-oh. This next spell? Oh, it's another Allosaur. Okay, okay, that could get them there, because that could potentially be 2 blockers here. They got Disfigure, so they can kill my token. Okay. We should still be okay. A moment too late here, Strands. So I could Band Charm this and go for the win, or I could keep the Band Charm up for any shenanigans they might have, because this is going to get Double Strike and just beat the Allosaur anyway. I think that's actually safer. I'm not sure, to be honest. Let's try and not mess up my mana this time. So this is 5 plus 1, so I need 1 more axe. So that's a 7 with Double Strike. Yeah, okay, so let's attack. I don't know, I probably should just remove the thing, but it's auto yield to all this stuff. Pass. Glowspore Shaman, okay. That sure mills a lot of cards. Oh, they had a Kozilek. Okay, okay. Interesting. Alright, let's draw. Okay, well now I can play it extra safe by going Call plus Strand. Now I still get to keep up the counter here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strand, kill you. Sacrifice this. Alright. So they have a Kozilek. That's terrifying. Given how slow the matchup went. Though I think we can be faster. We obviously got a little bit mana screwed there. But we're both playing like big 4-color decks. Could take the extract. They have some pretty good targets to hit on their side. Although I don't even know if extracting an Allosaur is like that exciting, to be honest. Let's see, anything else I care about? Not really. I just run it back. Okay, Coiling Oracle, Saber. Yeah, this looks good. We get an Oracle out. We get to start attacking with it, potentially. Okay, we have a Zuri as well. That's good. We are a little bit short on lands again. I mean, I suppose I'm only playing 16, but I have 2 Traveler's Amulets as well and some Bounce lands. Okay, well, that's gonna block me pretty well. It's okay, though. Land? Breakthrough. That stinks. I can cast Dromoka's Command if I want. Okay, Rot Farm's decent. This one for each of its colors. I may as well make this trade, I guess. It's not really getting a lot better. We both got some value, it's fine. Don't unfortunately have anything to go with this Azuri, but Inquisition me? Okay, sure. Don't care about the Inquisition targets too much. It's the other stuff in my hand that matters. He took the breakthrough? Okay, sure. Could matter down the road, I suppose, but it's fine for now. Probably just playing Azuri. Yeah. It's probably going to get killed, but what can you do? Then we have Rune coming in. What's this do again? Prevent damage from his sorcery. So that doesn't really do anything against most of their stuff. Helix, sure. It's a little bit unfortunate that they know the contents of my hands. They know how to like use their removal the most efficiently and everything, but either way. Here comes Rune. It's probably also dying. And then I guess we'll see. Might have to play this on empty board, which feels really bad. Yes, Crackling Doom, Eyeblight Sending, okay. Chancery, yeah, I think I just get this down. Obviously feels awkward, but I'll start getting value out of it in a minute. Alright, well this will at least have its CTB. Even if it also dies, let me get the spirit out of it. So that's okay. But it feels like our token generation's the best way to win against this player. They just have so much removal. Vessel, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't get the vessel down this turn. It's alright though. Let's play this thing. I guess I should have not played my land yet, but it's okay. This card I draw. Okay. Doom Traveler. It's of course gonna die. But we start getting some spirit of value now, so maybe that'll do something. Who knows? Allosaur. Either short of green mana, I think I have to sack a treasure. Okay. Yep. No big deal. I gotta go for the throat. Okay. There's not really great targets for that, so I don't mind too much. Yeah, I mean, I have to strands this. It's not really a lot more to do here. Get a couple more spirits. Play this. Might as well throw one of these on. Alright. Well, we're down to top decking. Ooh, Call is good here. Attack them with my tokens. Play call. Some good pressure. Might as well re-equip here. Get that lifelink going. Attack. And then let's go blue-green for Oracle. Okay, I was hoping for a non-land that time, but that's still okay. Either way, we're a card deeper. And it looks like we're going to win off of just random dork pressure here. Right, now we re-equip here. Attack. If they want to kill my Oracle, then they can be my guest. Alright, play Traveler's Amulet. I'll just crack it. I'm not sure, an extra forest is fine. Okay. Villainous Wealth. Oof. Tough hit there. Alright, managed to get there with random tokens. Getting past our opponent's massive amount of removal. I'll see you in round number 2. Alright, welcome back for round number 2. We're on the draw this time. This hand looks keepable. Doomed Traveler, okay. Well, let's go Spires for now, then we can go crack that for a white and get our Doomed Traveler out there. Oh wait, that's not quite how that works. Alright, let's go... It's actually slightly tricky how I want to order everything. I think I play the Amulet and then I play the Rot Farm is the plan here. Then we would have to discard the Rot Farm. Next turn I can sack the Amulet and play either of my creatures. Rejuvenator, sure. Didn't even notice they had a green mana hiding in there. Okay, Call the Feast is fine. So let's go sack this using black mana. Find a plains, play a plains, play Kozali Pridemage. Ordering. Green Suns for 3. Okay, what 6/3 drop do you have? Is this thing? I'm gonna dice, create 3 1/1s. It's annoying, sure. It's not really the end of the world here. I guess I'll just call the feast. Just sort of chill for a while here. Don't think I block if they attack. Next turn looks like Coatl plus Doom Traveler. And then we're getting close to the Symbiont. And of course, we have our Dromoka's commands waiting in the wings. I don't actually know if this belongs in this deck. Our creatures might not be big enough. Okay, no attacks. I will similarly not be attacking. Yeah, let's go Doom Traveler. Spires, pass. Okay, they're gonna cycle a Fiery Fall. They need more mana. That's terrifying a little bit. I guess they have an Allosaur probably. Yeah. Altosaur, excuse me. Into Augury. Okay, well, Augury's not the end of the world. Nothing sack that too, so that's fine. Do I want to block this with my Coatl is the question. Second enchantment, fight a thing. I probably need this to clear the Allosaur out. So I think I just eat it here. It's not too much damage yet. It is 2 for 1ing myself, but let's see what we draw. Oh, okay. Well, Strands is better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I'd like to get this down, but I think playing Strands this turn makes a lot of sense. So let's do that. Kill you. 1, 2. Sack this. And let's see. I'm definitely attacking with the tokens. Am I attacking with the Coatl? I guess so. I'm not blocking with it. I doubt they'll attack me anyway, because we have some good swing backs here. Living a Lightning. Okay. Oh, they are attacking. Alright, alright. Fair. Well, Zuri's a little late. Let's start with this thing. They probably have all action in hand, so it should be pretty good. Ooh, I get an Agony Warp. That's pretty good draw here, actually. Alright. Let's slam. At 18, yeah, this should be okay. Oh, I didn't play my land. Should have definitely done that. Hopefully it won't matter too much. It's pillage, sure. Into High Blight's ending. Alright. That's unfortunate. Just the lightning. Nope. Just that guy. Alright. Well, that makes sense. I will be taking 3. Breakthrough's not bad. Let's play my City of Brass. 15 on both ends. They're 1 card. Can't play Breakthrough yet. Let's get a Zuri out. Now the question is, can I keep up both of these cards? No, right? Or can I? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I have enough mana. I should be able to do it. Just have to figure out how to tap correctly here. I need to have a blue, obviously. So green, white here, green, blue here. So I can tap the island for this. Always. Wait, what? Cancel. Jeez, what is happening here? Okay, that should be always yield, I guess. I don't need experience counters. I'll keep attacking the air for now. And we'll see. I could draw Mocha's Command for a counter here. See what they have. Ground Assault dealing 8. Okay. Yeah, let's use this. So we'll prevent all damage, something with deal, and put a counter, I guess. Prevent all damage against our sorcery with deal, put a counter. Okay. So I'll prevent all damage from that and put a counter on. This is likely to get targeted for death anyway. I think I'm going to make it on the spirit token. White. It's pretty good. Counter a spell, get a 1/1 counter. So Agony Warp, and maybe we break through next turn. Gonna keep taking that one. Chancery. Chancery's slightly awkward with breakthrough, but what can you do? Like the lightning's so awkward because I don't actually want to kill it. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can do this for 6. Should I do it for slightly less? Should I do it for 5 and have some extra mana available? Probably. Get the Chancery out. And then... So, if I do it for x equals 5, I might be at soft, discard 1 card. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. So I'll just discard the swamp here. Sure. Okay, the axe is pretty good. Let's attack. Okay, I really would like you to always yield, please. Attack in the air. I have to consider whether I actually want to get the axe out this turn or not. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana next turn. I shouldn't need to. I think I'd like to surprise them with it. No, they've just conceded. Okay, breakthrough wins, I guess. I mean, next turn was going to be pretty good. We play Call of the Feast and get a bunch of counters plus the thing. Alright, so we got another, like, random mishmash of value here. Trying to ramp to some Allosaurs and play some removal. Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. I guess not seeing much I want to bring out of the sideboard, so let's go. Alright, we got a slightly painful hand, but definitely keepable one. Turn 1 Amulet. Turn 2 something. That's an interesting choice. Is do I slam the Oracle or play it slow with the Amulet? Let's see what I draw here. No land. I think I'm gonna go for the Oracle. Doesn't feel like life is gonna matter too much. Sure. Alright, land one time. Dang. 6 drop is not what we wanted to see. Okay, drill land, that's good. Can't play much this turn. I guess I could potentially play Agony Warp if I search for Swamp or something. Sure, I'll go get a Swamp. Attack for 1, keep Agony Warp. Green Suns, okay. Is this gonna be that stupid thing again? Whoa, it's an Elvish Rejuvenator? They really need lands, I guess. Okay, fair enough. Feek is interesting. I might go slower with the Vessel, I think, because I would like more mana here. I'm not going to attack here. I'm losing life off of my lands. I don't want to lose extra life. So I'd rather have a blocker back. Living Lightning, okay. All they get back right now is an Earth. You might want to kill that just so it's out of the way. Land's a good draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also, I can go Rune plus Agony Warp. That feels like it has to be good. Let's just kill this thing now. They can get back there on Earth and cycle it or whatever if they want. Play Rune. White, blue. That's fine, I guess. I have to tap all my lands anyway. If I draw an extra land, I can play Symbiote plus Blink it next turn, though this will probably die. Okay, Altasaur doesn't scare me too much. They hit an Augur. Oh, okay, the Augur Spree sucks. Alright. It's 17. Probably need to get rid of this. I guess I just play the Rafik. Can actually make that work mana-wise. They both need green, they both need white, they both need blue. So I can get green, blue, white here, then green, blue, white there. Okay, so this should work. Right, so blue, green, plus white, and then blue, green, white. Okay, this works. Green. My land, pass. So probably also die. Pillage, okay. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. An Earth Rejuvenator, yeah. Okay, I want to hit their last card here, so Symbiont will be good. Probably just land, but might as well go for it. Dark Dweller Oracle, okay. Go land, and I might as well attack, I think. Wait, no, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, no, I have double strike, it's fine. I was like, my creature's gonna die now, because I can't math, but no, it's just... because that's first strike, it's gonna be fine. Wow, they took it? That's aggressive. Probably would have chumped, but... Alright. They drew a removal spell. That's fine. Call the Feast is good. I have a lot of lands, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so I can do this for 5, no problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. To multiple calls of the feast. Yeah, this should be fine. This sort of stops them attacking in a weird way because they can't take the crack back. I mean, if they remove my flyer, there's still, I guess, potential issues there. Disfigure. Okay, disfigure's not bad. Attack with everyone. Okay. I'll block this. Sky Knight's good. Let's attack. I'm not even going to play the Call of the Feast just in case they have a Wrath or something. Let's just go 1, 2, 3. Detain that thing. I will play Doom Traveler. I don't mind this one dying necessarily. Alright, well, I have lethal in the air. See if they drew anything. They did not. Alright, that's match number 2. We're kind of crushing it with this weird pile here. I'll see you in the finals. Alright, welcome back for the finals, everybody. We're going to be on the play. Ooh, okay. So our first sort of questionable hand, because it doesn't really do anything. But the mana's good, so I think I gotta keep it. This format's pretty slow usually. It should be okay to have a bit of a slower draw here. Get our amulet out. Ah. The equipment mirror, is it? Let's see. I don't really need to sack this amulet yet, so let's go Saber Rot Farm, I think. Get the Rot Farm out there while we can. Alright, Doom Traveler is a fine pickup. Let's sack for a plains. Play the Doom Traveler, and I guess I might as well equip it at that point. Uh-oh. They have a flyer. That's not good. Symbiont. That's going to be a little bit too slow, I'm afraid. Let's get the tap land out, I guess. And I will just play the Ascendancy because I have something better to do. Attack for 3. But I'm probably just dead to that axe, unfortunately. Need them to not have a flying creature here. Oh, they're not equipping. Okay, that's really good for me, I think. My own axe. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I have nothing better to do, so I guess let's try and trade with this falconer. Oof, they're eating it. All right. I have nothing better to do with my mana, so why not throw this on? Pass. Okay, okay. We're kind of doing stuff here. I assume they're trying to, like, buff these creatures up or something. But this is suddenly a big threat. They're still not using their own axe. Very curious what's happening here. Flicker Wisp, okay. It's medium annoying. For sure. Ooh, the Quaddle's a good draw. Let's see. Play a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could either play the Symbiont and nothing else, or I go for Equip and keep up. I think that's better. Let's equip you. I gotta make sure I keep up green mana. I might as well put the Saber on 2. Then we'll attack. It's kind of an obvious coatl, but I don't really mind. Now if they equip anything with the axe, I'll block that thing. If they don't equip anything, probably go for the Wingsteed Rider. Sure. Sure. Okay, they're keeping up a combat trick, I guess. Must be what's happening. Wait, should I even block, actually? Do I just have lethal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can just equip 3 axes. That's not quite lethal, I guess. Oh no, I have an extra land, so I can also equip the Saber. Yeah, actually, I should just take this, huh? Changed my mind halfway through here. I guess they might be able to put counters on this for instant speed flying. Dromoka's command. Interesting. If I think they have battlefield promotion, what happens here? They're gonna give this +1 counter in first strike or whatever, which means it gets flying. Is there anything I can do about that? I can fight it in response with a Doomed Traveler. Except I tapped out a green. Damn. I messed up. Definitely messed up here. 9. Can attack with both. Let's say they go for that play, kill here, I get a spirit. So I can jump, but then I'm still dead. Oh man, I messed this up bad. I messed this up bad. I think now I have to go for it and just lose the game, probably. I mean, it's for sure what they have. They would have equipped the axe otherwise. Oh, that was really, really bad. All right. Admit the mistake, play on. Problem is, I'm still dead, but I'll do this. I don't know. I messed up. Maybe they don't see it. Who knows? Yeah, they found the line. Oh, they had a blink. Interesting. Okay. I guess that still works. Okay. Alright. I messed up. I got punished. It's fine. Let's play Last Breath, maybe? It seems good. Let's see. Anything else that I cared a lot about? Not really. Alright, so Last Breath seems like it's probably useful. And then what can we cut? Doom Traveler is not the best if they're gonna have a bunch of flyers. Carries equipment well. I cut one of the equipments because they have a bunch of blink. Definitely makes it worse. Alright, I'm gonna cut the axe actually. Not sure how to play this matchup. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's a little bit all over the place, but definitely keepable. Let's see, what do I want to lead on? If I let an island, there's a chance I can play this Oracle on turn 2. Otherwise, I'm probably just playing the Rot Farm anyway. So I think that's fine. Interesting. Not bad, actually. They didn't seem like they had tons of removal necessarily. Okay. We're all doing the same thing. That's fine. Cryptic. I want to play one of these Cryptic Spires. This gives me white I don't have yet. This gives me blue I don't have yet. I have an untapped source of both. Let's go with this one. I don't know. I want to play the Azuri before I play the Oracle. That's why I'm not slamming the island here. Experiment one, sure. Into Bondkin, okay. I think I saved Last Breath for now. Get the Azuri down. Or possibly the Rafik. This thing does start to chunk in there, but I think I'll go with Azuri for now. Start getting those experience counters. Oh, he's not doing any blocking here against this kind of deck. I can still play Rafik if I want. Start getting it for a lot of damage, potentially. We'll see what they do. Rider, okay. Trying to think if there's any single green like combat tricks and stuff. I can't think of anything, but there probably is something. It's 16. What are the chances I'm like dead next turn? Not that big. Let's go for it with this. It's not that much that can go wrong here because of the double strike thing. Always yield. Always yield. And my opponent's at 12. I have some removal lined up. So if I'm not dead this turn, I feel kind of safe between Last Breath and Band Charm. Should be okay. I can't imagine I'm dead this turn. Adding 10 power to this board seems a little difficult. Okay, that's certainly not going to do it. So I'm playing Oracle next turn. Oh, Civic Saver is interesting as well. So I'd like to play Oracle so I can get a counter on this, but then I also want to keep up Band Charm, though Last Breath might be enough. So this takes blue, white, green. So blue, whites. I should definitely play the forest. Because I only have one green source right now. So if I go forest, and then I go blue, green for that, then this is white, blue, green. Yeah, okay, so that works. Get my experience counter. Get a Sky Knight. Okay, that's not bad. Let's go to combat. Put this on Rafik. Attack with Rafik. God's willing on the Wingsteed Rider. I will last breath in response. I'm just gonna casually take a million. Might as well play this saber. Sure, yeah, Chronicler. To planes. Okay, island. I mean, I want to get the Sky Knight down at some point here. Because it's going to be how I win the game. I guess I should spread the love. Maybe attack with a Sorkle. Alright, yeah, they have a bunch of first strikers now. So if I give this a counter, it goes to 4, then it goes to 5 off of Rafik. I mean, that's pretty good. Could also lock one of these down first. Maybe that's better. Lock the experiment one down. Although I guess this doesn't have enough toughness to survive either way. Yeah, there's still no harm in it, though. Let's just make sure I keep up the right mana for Bad Charm. White, blue, green. So I can keep that up as the green. Alright, that's fine. Obtain you. Put a counter on the Oracle. Attack with the Oracle. Sure. And I'm not going to re-equip the Saber because I want the Bad Charm. Falconer, okay. Into Hainabra. That's also fine. Alright, well, let's see if they have another God's Willing. Alright, managed to get that one. Rafik doing the job. Don't want to change anything for the final match, or the final game, rather. Capture Sphere? No, that's really betting against God's Willing, because they can take it off later. Yep, I think we're good. Alright. Couple of tap lands. Last breath. Yeah, seems fine. Okay, we have the axe. We have the Pridemage to potentially deal with it. This only works on Shamits, right? Yeah. More amulets. Interesting. Don't want to be able to crack this amulet right this second. Or I'd rather get another tap land down. I think tap land. Go search for a land of some description here. Oh, we got a city brass. Interesting. Let's go land. And I don't really need the coatl right now. Let's just play more amulets here. I could potentially last breath. I could potentially just sack both amulets. So I definitely want a forest. And then I don't have black. No, I do have black already. I'll just take a plains, whatever. Doesn't matter too much. Oh, hello, Rune. You're pretty good. Let's just play the Pridemage. If they have any kind of removal, we can at least kill that. Wow, my opponent just has stone nothing. Alright. I'm into that. Land, attack. He's healed. Resto Angel. That's annoying. Okay. I guess I can just sack this for the stupid battle axe. Question is, do I want to try and use Dromoka's command first? If they have a God's Willing, it's kind of bad. If I sack, I'm just playing the coatl. I probably want to get rid of the axe sooner or later anyway. Let's just do it. So I need green. Okay, that's fine. And then I'll go for the coatl block here. And they'll probably have a God's Willing, but that's fine. I imagine they have something at least. Battlefield promotion, yeah. That's okay though. Let's go for Rune. Oof. Okay, the path's a problem. Let's get on an island. All right, that's a problem. Need them to not have a removal spell there. Bondkin doesn't terrify me too much, but we are losing to this angel here. Bunch more lands. Do I risk the Bondkin here? Last breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I mean, I could just do a breakthrough for 7. Hope I draw good stuff. Probably the way to go. Those were not good draws, as it turns out. Those were kind of terrible draws. They're just going to sit there on a bunch more tricks. Something? Oh boy. Yeah, I think we lost this one. It's a little bit unfortunate. 4, 5, 6. I don't care about the vessel too much. I want to have some stuff up, I guess. 4, 3. I have, yeah, all the colors there. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have handled that Resto Angel turn differently. But since they had a path, I'm not sure it would have worked out either way. Okay. Less than ideal. Battle Master, huh? They're keeping up mana again. Yeah, this is all pretty bad. Okay, Sky Knight starts to get somewhere. Sort of. Let's see here. So I want to have all this stuff up. Which vessel candles? Yeah, I should be able to play that plan just fine. Let's go for Saber. Oh boy. I guess I put the Saber on the Oracle. This is pretty bad. Upkeep. Upkeep God's Willing on the Battlemaster. I guess I fight it. Put a counter plus fight. Put a counter here. Start creature you control, fight. Start creature you don't control. White, green. We hope they don't have something else. Blink. This is going on that as well. Okay. Well, last breath the Einok now. Well, they don't have any cards in hand. Alright. That went okay, I suppose. They end up with no counters and the Goswelling doesn't work. Okay, Falconer's annoying. Can I draw anything? No, I can't. It's 6. It's not very many lives. I mean, I have to put the Saber on the Sky Knight, unfortunately. Think we're dead. Just drew a few too many lands there. Oh, they should definitely attack the Battlemaster. Okay. Rafiq's not as good on the defense, unfortunately, but what am I going to do? Not play it? All right. All right, well, that'll do it. Unfortunate, our opponent had a pretty strong deck there in the finals, and we got flooded pretty hard on that final game. But, you know what? Went 2-1. Can't complain too much. Our humble winnings here. Yeah, so that'll do it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I certainly had fun. If you did, consider hitting like, subscribe, all the good YouTube buttons. They do help me out. I would very much appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.